Okay.
Okay, guys, we're reading, Anthony and I, my husband Anthony, you guys have met Anthony. We're reading your comments for that you put on the haircutting video. The how to beautifully cut your own hair video, okay? There's like over 200 comments, and I thought it might be fun if you hear your own name and hear us reading it, because just so you know that we read them all. And you can also know how we go through all the comments too. You'll know our process. So go ahead, Antonio. I need this though, honey. Okay.
Caitlin Glenn, you are so beautiful. You did a magnificent job cutting your hair, and you've earned yourself a new subscriber.
Yay! Thank you, Caitlin.
Rochelle.
BD.
Okay, don't ever want to cut my hair by myself. I'm just watching. LOL. Noel Stawicki. You go, girl. Looks great.
Yay.
Artist Chobit. The Lila Rose hair pieces are simple but really cute. Can't wait to get mine for Christmas.
This one is on the Mickie mail video that I did. Where I did...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a girl sent me the Lily Rose hair clip.
Right.
Yes, they're really nice. I need to wear that more often. I never think to wear it, but I love it because it's not really tight and it doesn't pull my hair. I love it. So cool. Cool. She's getting it for Christmas. I'm really excited about that. Yay. Okay.
And then same one, new subscriber, and glad to have came across your videos. I've been taking care of my long hair for years and been wanting to learn better ways of trimming and cutting it. Mm-hmm. Your hair is so beautiful and you have a beautiful smile. Heart.
Thank you. What's her name?
Artist Chobit.
All one word. Thank you.
And then Rita Pascoot gives some thumbs down.
Three thumbs down, and then a pretty picture of a volcano, it looks like.
And then you.
Okay, so.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. No negativity on the channel, guys. You know, I don't want negativity in my life. And I don't want negativity in your life or anyone else's life who's going to be reading these. So anyone who puts a negative thought or anything down or too much cussing or anything like that, it'll be deleted, just so you know, okay? All right.
Alice Ellis. Your hair, beautiful, and you're showing people how to save money and still look good. Great job.
Thank you, Alice.
Julius Maloney. Miss Ross sounds fabulous.
This is about the Diana Ross video that we shot when we saw Diana Ross in concert in October.
Thank you for posting. I hope she comes out to Australia even one more time. I've seen her 3 times. Wow. And La Ross is always great.
La Ross. Cool. Yeah, I hope she comes to Australia for you too.
Yellow Rose Lola. Wow, you're fantastic.
Your hair is gorgeous. Thank you, Yellow Rose.
And then Noon Akashian.
Uh-huh.
What are those sounds?
That is really funny you asked that, because I'm sure you're commenting about the water sounds.
It's an aquarium, yeah.
It's an aquarium. We have 2 aquariums in this room, and that's what it is.
Turtles. Tamika Johnson.
Great job. Thank you, Tamika.
Sherilyn Ong. Why is your chick so red?
Cheeks. My cheeks?
Maybe cheeks.
Because I have blush on. I was testing blush that day, and so I had...
Courtney Stewart.
Yeah,
you're amazing and beautiful.
Thank you, Courtney. It's very nice.
What is it saying?
It says, Lolzaz. I use this technique, but with some modifications, and it can give shorter or longer layers in slightly different places. Works great. Thank you, Lalazaz. Oh boy, what's that one?
I wouldn't even try to pronounce it, but it needs to be translated. So
Oh, it needs to be translated. Okay, so gosh, what's the name though? So this is what I do when I get things in another language. I actually take the time, in most cases, to translate them.
To Latvian.
Oh my gosh. I do not like it says. Well, that was worth translating.
Okay.
So we'll just get rid of that one. I'm sorry you don't like it, but it's just a silly video. I certainly didn't mean for it to turn out 7 million views when I shot it. I just thought it was a simple little video.
Can't make everyone happy.
Yeah. Oh well. Sorry you don't like it.
Annie Todd?
Your hair is so long and pretty with smiley faces with hearts in the eyes. Thank you, Annie. M. Nielsen.
Love your hair.
Love your hair. Thank you, M.
Ellie Ayib.
I like your hair. So beautiful and smooth. Thank you, Ellie.
Weena982. It looks great. You remind me of the actors from the movie Tammy. Both beautiful.
Yes, that is the one and only Miss Melissa McCarthy. And the very next
comment is
about says
by Rebel Nation. Melissa McCarthy, is that you?
No, I'm not Melissa McCarthy. But I'm honored that people think I look like her because I think she's really cute too. And funny. And what girl doesn't like to be known as funny? Right, honey?
Right.
If you can make a man laugh, you got it made.
Natalie Pasley.
Why does she want to cut her hair? It's already pretty. Oh, she's saying I have pretty hair, so why am I cutting it? Because everyone needs a trim.
Carissa Williams, your hair looks soft.
Oh, God.
Nirvana
Lou. What a cute name.
Never cut past the second knuckle.
Never cut past the second.
Okay.
Knuckle. Oh, is that when I'm holding it up and cutting?
I guess.
I don't know. I don't know what that means. Emily Gibbons.
OMG, please.
Oh my God.
I'll go get your hair cut properly. I hate to be a hater.
But I will.
But as a hairdresser, this is painful to watch. That is nowhere even close to a balanced haircut. And there's so many
different layering techniques.
Depending where you want the weight to be and various other factors. This is just so wrong for so many reasons. It's not as simple as you think you're making it look, putting it in like a ponytail and cutting it. LOL. I'm not at all hating. I just know this would ruin some people's hair for a long, long time. You should make videos on things you truly know about. I'm sure there's lots of other things you're awesome at XXS.
Okay, so this is usually a discussion that Anthony and I have. Should this comment be posted?
I don't think so.
And you don't think so? Make sure you stay in the picture. And you don't think so because it's negative?
Yeah, it's...
And it's not going to benefit anyone from reading this, right?
No.
But I will answer you, Emily Gibbons. I'm not a hairdresser. I don't know technique. I don't know cutting it, various other factors and everything else you said. You're talking about the weight of the hair and the layering and the techniques. I don't know any of that. I'm just a person who can't always afford or don't, I live in a small country town. I usually get my hair cut in a town that's over an hour away from me. So, you can't always run out and get a haircut. The people that I do get a haircut, when I do, I have to make an appointment like a month or 6 weeks in advance. So this is just a way to trim your hair. You should make videos on things you truly know about. Well, I've trimmed my hair like this several times for several years, and I love it. And so that's the only reason why I wanted to share it with you. Sorry you don't approve. Have a good day. Okay. Oh, this is from Lorraine. Lorraine's my #1 fan, you guys. She sends me stuff all the time.
So she's LOL
Cards and things.
2586.
Yeah.
Nikki, have a
She
look
calls me
at
Nikki. She's
have
so
a look
cute.
at my videos now. They're so good. My niece is doing a rap music on her own.
Oh.
who's with my sweetheart niece. She's so brilliant at doing it. I know you'll like it. Lots of love from your sister, Lorraine Elwell Daniels.
You are so good, my sweetheart sister.
Yeah, I hope you're so good, my sweetheart sister. I am sending you something good just for you, my sweetheart sister. Love from your Tinkerbell, Lorraine Elwell Daniels. I love you lots and lots and lots.
And there are tons
of X's and hearts and more hearts.
And kissy faces and purple hearts, pink hearts, and yeah, she's a sweetheart. Thank you, Lorraine. I will, honey. I will check out your channel again soon. I just looked at it a couple days ago, and I saw a video of you with a spider, like a mechanical spider on the ground, which I thought was really funny. It must have been around Halloween time that she shot that one. Yeah, but I will. I'll check it out.
So we have a comment from Maya Lachowski. Beautiful hair and cutest personality with a smiley face with hearts in the eyes again.
Thank you, Maya.
Dahlia Botan. Thank you. Thanks for your time.
Thanks for your time. You are welcome. Thank
nice.
you for your comment. I appreciate it very much.
Suzanne Shadle with
okay, I think this needs to be translated. So hold on.
To be translated.
While I work my magic and try to translate this. It's German. Why is it? What the heck?
It's not translating.
It's not translating. But I'm hoping it's a good thing. I don't know. You never know.
We have JoJo B. Have to say, if
love that name, JoJo.
you were brunette, you could be Melissa McCarthy's twin.
Thank you. Very sweet. Arts and Plants.
What a good name.
Yes, great.
OMG.
Oh my God.
I've got my own hair like this since I was a kid. Didn't know it was a thing or other people did. I haven't been to the hairdressers in well over a decade or so.
A decade! This girl's been cutting her hair using this technique on her own before she even saw this video. Been cutting her hair like this for a decade. That is awesome. Thank you, Arts and Plants, for letting us know.
Susie Spicer.
Susie Spicer. Sounds familiar.
I can't wait to try this. Thanks for sharing this technique. God bless you and stay sweet.
Stay sweet. Thank you, Susie. God bless you too.
Katie, love you.
Subbed. That means subscribed.
Oh.
I have to translate.
Okay.
It's the lingo, baby. You got to be down with the lingo. The YouTube lingo. That's a good thing. Subbed means good thing.
Cool.
Thank you, Katie. Thanks so much.
Guest Nest 87.
Good grief. It says good grief. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Good grief.
Like Charlie Brown kind of.
Like that's what I thought of.
Good grief.
I guess that's not good because he usually says good grief when
he misses the
when he misses the football, right? She jinks the football away. I'm sorry, hon.
A nice Peanuts reference.
Yeah. Hey.
Leave Megaslag. Cutting in your hair to get rid of cutting marks or whatever you call it is a huge mistake that a lot of people make. This looks good for a few days, but then you get horrible frizz and split ends.
Thank you for your comment. I do not get split ends from cutting my hair like that. Just so you know, I don't. They call it, a lot of people have sent me messages saying, oh, that's called point cutting. You know, when you hold the hair out in front of you and then you cut from the bottom, right? Point cutting, apparently. I'm not a hairstylist. I don't know the lingo. But that's what I hear it's called. And then they say it makes the hair thinner at the bottom and fuller at the top. Exactly. That's the look I want to go for because I want my hair to look fuller at the top. You know what I mean? It's part of the whole little haircut that I do. Thank you. Leave? What is it? Leave for the video? Or for the comment, I mean. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay.
Maha Arasi. You're so cute. What is that? A little frog
It's face? Like a frog face with little hearts and eyes. Thank you for the tutorial. And it has like the hands going up like raise the roof or something. I think that's what that is.
Okay.
If that's not what that is, let me know, guys.
That's cute.
I'm learning too. Thank you.
They're so tiny.
That
these
was
little
very sweet.
symbols.
I know, huh? Yeah.
Hagar
291 says, hello. Hello, Hagar.
Hello.
Give him my sexy hello.
Amira Ibrahim.
OMG.
Go ahead.
Love your hair! Exclamation, 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 exclamation. How do you get it so beautiful like that? Good question. There is a video I made about a year ago. It's been out a long time. Please check it out. People always ask me about shiny hair and all this stuff. You know, how do I get my hair shiny and smooth and soft looking and all this stuff? The video is called Requested Hair. Oh my gosh, what is it? Hair.
Care?
Yes, thank you, sweetheart. Requested Hair Care video is what it's called. So check it out.
Or just go to your
just go to my videos. Yeah. And it's it was made like 2 videos after I made the haircutting video. So it's pretty easy to find. Requested, in little parentheses, hair care. So there you go. There's your answer. Thanks so much for commenting.
Exquisite Visions. Your hair is so gorgeous. I love the video.
Love the video. Thank you, Exquisite Visions. Great
and
name.
Then
okay, here's another translation.
More Arabic, possibly?
Yeah, yeah. Arabic?
Arabic.
Arabic?
Or Arabic.
Arabic. There you go. I knew we were both wrong on that.
You always prove me wrong.
It's Persian. And the translation is this.
RBH.
That was it.
Okay.
Don't know what that means. Hopefully it means something wonderful. Okay, next one. Kitten paws. Kitten paw. Kitten spot. Say that 5 times fast. Make yourself nuts. Okay.
I like this trick. I will try it next time. Thanks.
Thanks. You're welcome, Kitten paws.
Nikki Coates.
Hi. I am a cosmetologist and you cannot do this! Exclamation. It will make, one word, your hair uneven! Exclamation, exclamation. Go to a salon! Exclamation. Okay.
And there's nothing wrong going to a salon, right?
No! I go to a salon to get my hair colored. I do not, very rarely color my hair. I think I've colored it twice myself in the past 5 years, okay? I always go to a salon to get my hair colored. Nothing wrong with going to a salon. I love going to a salon. I love being pampered. So, nothing wrong with it. Making this video has nothing to do with going to a salon or not. I was just showing how I cut my own hair. Okay. You will make your hair uneven. Okay, well, I've been cutting my hair like this for a long time. It's not uneven. That's why I felt like it was a good idea to share it. But thank you, Nikki, for your comment. Okay, this is another one that needs to be translated. Who's the person? Who's a person, honey? Say the name.
Ibrar.
Ibrar?
Something like that.
This is fun. Usually I'm sitting here by myself doing this while Anthony's at work. Oh, see? And this is Turkish. This is in Turkish, and the translation is...
The word for fat.
Fat.
That's not very nice.
Not very nice. Deleted.
Because we can't see you.
You're officially banned from my channel. Okay.
Nisor Anissa. Your hair is soft.
It's so soft.
And beautiful.
Beautiful.
Just like Barbie hair.
Just like Barbie hair. Thank you, Nisor. That's very sweet.
What I got to say.
What I got to say is commenting on the Diana Ross video and is saying...
It's way past for Diane to do something other than what she's doing now. With all that beauty, talent, and connection, she should be doing major events, not running all around the world doing the same show again and again.
And then they commented again. It says maybe
she should
add some dancers to her songs. Did she have dancers? She had the backup singers.
Backup
She has 3 backup singers.
And she was missing the horn.
And they did shake a little.
Too.
Yeah, they kind of moved around a little.
Couldn't hurt, but she should only be doing big projects. She doesn't need cash money, and she's doing these silly little karaoke shows out of boredom.
Well, okay. So thank you for your comment. What you got to say? I'm not Diana Ross. I can't really comment for her, but I will say that, you know, when you're 71 years old, like Diana Ross is, and you're still touring the world, and people are still buying your tickets to see you, and you love what you do, why stop? You know what I mean? Why stop? I mean, you've worked. I mean, Diana Ross has been around forever. And she's worked, 50 years in the business. If she wants to keep going, I say more power to her.
I was so happy she did,
I'm so thrilled we got to see her in concert. Because...
smaller, I mean, Fresno's pretty big, but...
My brother... I think I'm getting this right. I'm trying to think. I believe my brother Mike, my older brother, had a little picture of Diane Ross in his bedroom when we were like kids. Like,
really?
Yes. When he was probably like 6 years old, right next to his Kiss poster. Seriously. Yeah, and I'm the one who had the Star Wars poster in the. I wish I had that poster still. The original
she dated,
poster.
The guy from Kiss, right?
Yes, Diana Ross dated. What's his name?
I can't remember now.
Oh my God, Anthony, think. What's his name? What is it? The guy with the tongue. Everyone's screaming his name right now at the video. What's his name? Oh my God, he has a show with his kids.
We'll just have to post his name on.
Oh my gosh.
We'll remember after the video.
Anyway, she used to date him, if you can believe it. Yeah. Great show. Loved seeing her. Okay, back to the haircutting video. Comment. Oh, this one needs to be translated. Okay, first of all, there's...
those are just pictures.
They look like happy faces that are crying. Which probably isn't going to end up being very good. It's Arabic, and it says, my saw cut it and posed more befitting with...
Samantha?
And I'll play it for you, so listen.
My saw cut it and posed, face with tears of joy emoji, face with tears of joy emoji, more befitting with Samantha.
Isn't it funny that they say the face with tears emoji on there? That's hilarious, right? So, yeah, but I don't know what that... I'm sorry, I don't know what you're trying to say, but thanks for the comment.
We have a new friend here now. Bennett.
So, you guys, you're probably wondering why I haven't made a video in a while. It's been a month since I've made a video. And I didn't plan on saying this right now, but I guess I will. A lot of my regular YouTubers, people who have subscribed to my channels and watch my videos know that I had a little white doggy, little white chihuahua. And he passed away. He passed away on November 13th.
After 14
years being in my life. He's been around in my life since he was like 2 months old. He's been around longer than my husband has. I had him when right after I was done with college. And his name was Seth. And he was my best friend. I was single and lived alone, and it was just me and him for years. And he was my buddy. He always rode shotgun with me. I took him everywhere. He was my son. I called him son. He answered as son. He kissed on command. I would say, give me a kiss. give Mama a kiss. And that dog, without skipping a beat, would come up and lick me. And whenever I'd be sad, like I'm getting now from talking about him, he would sense it. He could be asleep, and he would sense I was sad and come up to me and climb me and lick my face and lick my tears. And he just comforted me for years. And it's been a very great loss in my life. You know, last year I lost my youngest brother. About, a month and a half ago? 2 months ago, maybe? My sister-in-law was diagnosed with inflammatory breast cancer, which, if you don't know what that is, if you've never heard of that breast cancer, I urge you, strongly urge you, especially if you're a woman, to look it up, because it is the most deadly breast cancer you can get. And you can't find it with lumps in your breast. You just get it. Look it up, ladies. It's scary. I've never heard of it. My mother's a nurse. My stepfather's a nurse. They've never heard of it until my sister-in-law was diagnosed with it. Inflammatory breast cancer. IBC. So she was diagnosed with that. And, you know, of course, that's awful news, as you can imagine. And then, you know, and then my best friend dies. My dog dies. So it's been a lot. To say the least, it's been a lot. And I needed time. And I feel like I'm ready to start making videos again. But it's been very difficult. It has not been easy. There's been a lot of tears, a lot of weeping, a lot of sadness, a lot of just missing him. He pretty much was just old and faded away. All of a sudden he couldn't walk, and I carried him around for the last 3 or 4 days of his life. And
it was his time.
It was his time. He wasn't opening his eyes anymore. I mean, I could go on and on. He was still eating, though. And he did, he was still going outside and things like that. But, you know, he was 14. So doggy years, what is that, 98?
Yeah.
So he was 98 years old. So he was old and frail. And, you know, he was losing his sight, or had lost his sight. I think at the end there, he couldn't see. You know, his eyes were gray, and as old doggies get, you know, excuse me, but, man, I thought I had prepared myself for him going one of these days. You know, I try to prepare myself for everything. And losing Seth was just a big impact on my heart. Not easy to say the least. I love him. I will miss him every day.
We will all miss him.
And this little guy, hi buddy, hi sugar. It's very sweet. His name is Bennett.
We've had him over a year now.
We adopted him a year ago. And
he was buddies with Sethy.
He was buddies. Yeah, they used to lick each other and clean each other and snuggle and sleep on each other. It was so adorable. And I'm just so thankful that I have this little guy in my life. And I'm so thankful that he handled Sethy's death just beautifully. Really, really lovely. We actually, you know, Sethy was put to sleep. So we actually took Bennett with us. We were instructed to do so. We were recommended, I should say, to do so by the veterinarian. And, you know, gosh, I didn't expect to talk about this. I'm so sorry. You can fast forward if you don't want to hear this. But, you know, when the time came, you know, to inject him, it was a lovely time. Right, honey? You and I sang to him. Anthony was holding Bennett, and I was holding Sethie like a baby. You know, his head was here, and he was on his back, which he loved. I always held him like a baby. For 14 years, I've been holding this poor dog like a baby, but he loved it. So I was holding him like a baby, and his eyes were shut, and we, you know, he was just relaxing. You know, he was frail, and we would sing to him his favorite song, which is a song we made up about him. And he just loved it, and he used to like, oh, 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 and like sing with us, but he couldn't do that. He was too frail to do that. And so we sang that song to him twice, and then they gave him a shot to relax him, and I just watched his little body. He only weighed 2.8 pounds when at the end. He was very frail, but he was a tiny chihuahua. I mean, these dogs are like tiny, tiny, but he was actually bigger than this one, and this one's healthy. You know, this one's young and everything, huh, buddy? But you know, I just watched like his body like relax, and they gave him the relaxing drug, and right before that, actually, I kissed him for the last time. I said, I love you. And with his eyes shut, he licked me a few times, you know, give me kisses. And then Anthony came over and said goodbye to him in my arms. And he licked Anthony and gave him kisses. And
it was sweet and sad.
It was very sweet, but very sad. You know, it's, don't think I'm corny for saying this, but you know that line in Steel Magnolias when Julia Roberts dies in that movie, and the mother is at the funeral, and she expresses to the other ladies, I was there when she came into my life, and I was there when she left. It was the most precious moment of my life. And I actually thought like that when in that moment. I thought, you know what? I'm so thankful that I'm here with him. That his mommy, someone he loved so much and whom I loved him so much, is the one holding him and embracing him and singing to him and kissing him and petting him instead of, what is the consequences that he got hit by a car, or you know what I mean? So many things could have happened. I kept him safe for 14 years. The dog never had a broken bone in his body. He was spoiled rotten. I loved him. I loved him with all of my heart. And then, of course, this one had to share my heart with him when I got married, and he knew that. But it was very precious. It was a precious moment in my life. You know, so finally the time came really fast. I'll tell you, the veterinarian said, okay, this is the one, this is the drug, you know. Do you want to tell him you love him? I could not even speak. I could not even open my mouth. I just looked at this pink medicine in this syringe slowly be injected into his tiny little body. And I just looked at him, and then she put with her stethoscope up to listen to his chest, and she looked at me and she said, he's gone. And then I fell apart.
It was so quick.
It was so fast, so fast. And I don't really know what I was expecting, but I wasn't expecting it to be that fast. But we did have like a whole hour with him, huh? We were there for an hour before he actually was put to sleep. So we had a lot of time with him. Like I said, we sang to him and talked to him and kissed him. And, you know, we had already said goodbye to him like the night before at our house. I held him and talked to him and told him how wonderful he had made my life, and I wanted him to make sure that I was going to be okay, and I told him he was going to be okay, and we had a lovely moment, actually, where this dog who hadn't moved, barely couldn't even walk, couldn't open his eyes. Actually, I'm holding him the night before, and I'm telling him how much I love him and how much he means to me and how much he has meant to me in my life. And he just starts licking my tears. And how long did he lick my tears for, Anthony?
40 minutes.
40 minutes, nonstop. I was covered in his saliva. I didn't care. I knew that was going to be a beautiful memory for me. And it was almost like he was saying, it's okay, it's okay, Mama, don't cry, And so we said our goodbyes the day before. But, so in my arms he went, and they put him in a little plastic bag, a little like white plastic like trash bag, and then they put him in an Amazon box. They said, do you want us to put him, we have a box, and I said okay, because I had something I wanted to bury him in. I had like a little sweater and everything that I was going to actually sew him into and bury him in that, because I didn't want his precious little body to touch dirt. I don't know why, but I didn't want that. So, but they said they had like this little box, and he was so tiny, you guys, like this box is only like this big, and so they gave me the box. No, they took him. The lady was so sweet. She took him, his lifeless little body, from my arms and said, I'll be right back. And took him into the other room and came back with a box. And with him in the white bag inside the box. And then I just looked at her. She was like, here you go. And I said, what do I do now? I asked her. Like, I said, are we done? Are we supposed to leave now? And she said, yeah, like, you can, like, that was everything, and you're done, and you can go. And she was really sweet, and I was just like, okay, I'm supposed to continue my life now. Like, it was so difficult. Like, how am I supposed to live without him? I've had him 14 years. I've had him longer than one of my nieces has even been alive. Like, he's been around forever. So, the plan was to take him to my father's house in the mountains. And, so that's where we took him. And my beautiful father was kind enough to dig him a little grave. And he was buried next to a beautiful rock with this beautiful big rock. He was buried in front of it, so the rock was like his headstone. And then right next to him was his brother, because when I adopted Seth, I also adopted his brother. I adopted 2 little Chihuahua dogs, and his brother got sick the first year I had him. I had him like maybe 1 year, and he passed away. So it was kind of a beautiful thing. I brought him back to be with his brother, and him and his brother, and that's where they're both together again. So anyways, gosh, I'm so sorry, but thank you for letting me talk about that. It has been something I've been wanting to share, but But anyways, so that's what's going on. I just pray that 2016 will be a happy year and a healthy year for my family and for myself. And I pray the same for all of you. May the Lord be with you and keep you safe and happy, and your pets safe and happy. And I pray many years, 14 plus years, with your pet. Shall we continue? Let's move on. Good?
You want to pause it or just hold them for a second?
Yeah.
Can I turn off this heat?
Yeah. Are you on?
Yeah.
You okay, sweetheart?
No, my knees are killing me.
Oh, honey. I love you. Mommy loves you so much. Can't breathe. Who loves you? Mommy does. Okay, I'm going to continue. The teen moon. Oh, man, that one needs to be translated.
There's so many translating.
I know. And it takes a while, you know, it takes. The translation says, I thought sweet currant rab BS.
I don't know.
Does BS in Arabic mean the same thing as in English?
Or they could just be bees.
Hi, sweetheart. Are you just staring there? Just staring at me? Are you just looking at me? Do you want to appear on my shoulder more? Okay, let's look here.
Fraser Elmo Sweet.
I don't know what this stuff means.
That's funny.
I don't. What do I do with that? Oh, it disappeared.
Aaron Thomas Gymnastics. You're beautiful. And then I love your beauty. You're an inspiration to me. Heart.
Oh, thank you, Aaron Thomas Gymnastics. It's very sweet. Okay.
Yummy HM. Can I do this with wet hair? Or my hair wet?
You can do anything with your hair wet, right? So yes, is it possible? Yes. Why do I recommend for you to do it dry is because hair stretches when it gets wet. So if you think about that and you're holding up this much hair to cut off, but after it dries, it's really like taking off that much hair. So for a person who doesn't normally cut their hair, I recommend you do it dry. And I know hairstylists, the girl who cut my hair last actually cut my hair when it was dry. So, you know, you don't always have to cut your hair wet. It's a preference, really. If you know, if you don't mind cutting your hair wet, then you can do it. Thank you for your question.
Sasha Lee.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, what do you use to make your hair so shiny?
Okay, Sasha Lee. I have a whole video on this. It's called my requested hair care video. Please check that out. And then Enzo Girl says, magic. ... Myra? Mara? Hushmans. Can you do this with a fringe too? I'm sure you can. Thank you for your question. No, I don't know how to answer that. Yeah, I'm sure you can. Are you asking me how? I don't know. I'm not a hairstylist, guys. I just, you know. Lewis Paul says, if you want to cut a fringe, you need to... Oh, she's answering this girl's question. If you want to cut a fringe, you need to over-direct it. Meaning, you pull your front fringe to the opposite way from where you want your hair to fall naturally. Keep your hands directly down so you don't get steps in your hair, so you can get a side fringe. If you want a front fringe, then blah, 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 blah. It's just confusing. When people put their opinions on how to cut hair on here, sometimes I leave it if I think it's helpful, and I think it's clear. Like, people can clearly understand what you're saying. Yeah, but he's laughing. Because a lot of times it's like, man, someone's really going to get confused reading that.
I was reading ahead.
Oh. Yeah, so, okay, so this one?
No, the one above it.
Okay, go ahead.
Amanda McDonald, your husband reminds me of Jack Black. You are beautiful. You two have a wonderful relationship.
Thank you.
And then the next one.
It's true. He does look like Jack Black. And people say I look like Melissa McCarthy.
Shea Butter says, and by Mickie, yes, you do look and sound like Melissa McCarthy. So you even sound like her, apparently.
Shea Butter. Never heard that one before, Shea Butter. Thank you. It's very true. Yes. We should make a movie together. Jack Black and Melissa McCarthy. How great would that be?
Maddie
Get on it, Universal.
Marlette says, your hair is gorgeous. I have one question. Can this work on curly/wavy hair?
I've been told yes, it can.
My hair isn't extremely curly. I guess it is loose curls. I really like the layers, but I do not know if I cut my hair straight, it will work. It will curl strange. Thank you.
I've been told yes by a ton of people that this does work on curly hair, wavy hair, straight hair. Like, it's like pretty much any kind of hair. Read the comments though, because a ton of people with curly hair have commented and said how great it has worked. So good luck to you. Yeah. Thank you for your comments.
And then Heather, that's the one that responded last time with a long description.
So what, do we do this?
Yeah.
And then Maddie Marlette says, thanks. You're welcome, Maddie. Thank you.
Vanessa Alvarado.
Oh, sorry. There.
I don't get why there are comments about her weight on here. This is a haircutting video, not a judge people video.
Very true, Vanessa.
True.
I mean, hey, she's speaking the truth right there. Who cares, you guys? I'm heavy. Who cares?
Lipspix153 said, I know, right? I hate seeing those comments.
I don't really care for them either, to be honest. I mean, you know, they are what they are, you know.
Free Wolf. Katniss503. Girls with pixie cuts sit here like, oh. AKA me, but nice vid. Okay.
See, it's comments like this that I read and I'm like, what did she
then
say?
Ashmira Morris responded to that and saying, yay. Yeah. I was like, okay, well, that was a waste.
That was a waste. Okay, well, you know what's an even bigger waste? That you wrote that comment that just got deleted? Okay.
That did take a little bit longer. Priscilla Carabez.
Oh, she's pretty. Look at her picture.
You have such long, thick, and luscious hair. I love it.
Thank you.
I have the total opposite. My hair is very thin and brittle. It keeps falling out, and I can see right through my scalp now. Can you recommend something, whether it is a hair mask or vitamins, anything? Please help.
Oh.
Thank you.
Well, her hair is falling out. It's very thin and brittle and keeps falling out. She can see to her scalp. Man, I had a client, a bridal client like this on our anniversary. Remember? Her hair was really long, but totally see through her scalp. I mean, I even told her, I said, I can see your freckles. And she goes, on her scalp. And she's like, I know. Like, you know, she has really thin hair. You know, I don't know if a hair mask, Priscilla. Vitamins. You know what I would do if I were you? Scalp massage. Like, if you're sitting watching television, for example, I would sit there and lightly scratch or just use your fingers and rub. Just rub your hair and massage. Rubbing your scalp promotes blood, right? The blood, it's like if you rub your face, then your face is going to be red, right? It's like me. I was just crying, so I was wiping my face. So that part on my cheek got a lot of attention, and now there's a lot of blood there, right? So when blood goes to the roots of your hair in your scalp, it promotes growth. So that's what I would recommend. Vitamins won't hurt. I actually have hair vitamins in one of my Mickie mail videos. Someone sent me hair vitamins, so check that out. Their link is also posted in that video. That might be helpful to you. I don't know much about those vitamins. I did take them for a few days and then I stopped taking them because they're a weird shape. And quite frankly, they got stuck in my throat every time I took it. And I was like, man, I can't take these anymore. For that reason alone. I took them, I think, for like a week or something. So not long enough to like really give you a recommendation or not. But there's a few options. If you're looking to promote your own hair, that's what I would recommend. If you're looking for some kind of product to cover your scalp, you know, they have, what is that stuff called? Tamac? What is it? The stuff you shake on your head? Oh my gosh. Yeah, they have different things that could color your scalp. Not permanently, like every day you would have to shake it on your head. It's like a powder. So if you have black hair, it's like a black powder and it just covers your scalp so people can't see your scalp. Therefore, it looks like you have thicker hair than you do. So if you look, so it depends on what you're looking at. I hope those recommendations helped you out. Oh, here's someone replying to Priscilla and she says,
have you been checked for PCOS or Hashimoto's? I had super thick hair, and those have both taken a toll on my hair. With a little frowny face.
Yeah, so I don't know what either one of those things are that she mentioned, but hopefully that'll be helpful to you.
Rachel Short, how do you get your hair so smooth and soft?
I tell you everything that I do. In my requested hair care video, I tell you what shampoo I use, what conditioner I use, what products I put in my hair, how I put the products in my hair. I tell you everything. So check out the requested hair care video and you will get all the answers.
And someone's responding also. Stephanie Hamilton says, also don't wash so often because you're losing all that great natural oil that makes your hair healthy naturally. You can go up to a month without washing depending on your hair type and the products you use. I know it may sound insane but do some research on it. And then Beth Ann also responded, also don't wash your hair every day either.
Yeah, and I actually say that in that hair care video. I actually say that I only wash my hair about once every 3 days. So it depends. You know, of course it depends. But mainly it's only once every 3 days. Yeah. And I notice that my hair grows faster too. The least I wash it, the more growth I see. So there you have it. Catherine Frisbo says, wow, your hair is so beautiful. Is it dyed or natural? And what treatment do you use? Thank you very much. This is my natural right here. It's totally overgrown. Need to hit the salon myself. So this is my natural hair. I do color it. I'm a natural blonde, but I do color it to make it more blonde. And what treatments do I use? All that is in my hair care video. Please check that out. Thanks for your question, though. And then this person's just making a joke about her using the other girl's spelling. Where are you going, dude? I don't know why I called him dude. I never called him dude. Scratch that. And then, yeah, we don't need that.
Then prom.
Prom.
Just for a video, you cut your hair another 3 inches. Wow.
Yeah.
Yes,
Why not? I was trying, she's referring to the fact that when I first made the video, I forgot to press play. And I took like 5 inches off my hair. And I held up this huge hairball. If you've seen the video, you know what I'm talking about. I'm like, I just cut 5 inches off because I forgot to press play. And it's easy to do, believe it or not. I'm not a dingbat or anything. It's very easy to do because when I'm using the photo booth, which is how I record most of my videos, you can see yourself. So it's moving, it's talking, da-da-da. And if you forget to press that button, you can sit there, talk to yourself, and see yourself reacting and da-da-da. And so it's kind of like it's recording it. So yeah, so when I discovered that I forgot to press record, I went back and cut another 3 inches off. Yeah, why not? My hair was long. It needed a cut, so it didn't bother me. Kai Lai says, yes. And she has almost made 7 million views from only cutting off a few inches. It's only hair. Big deal. These people are so funny. Okay, see the ones like these? These are... Main Lover, 420. Mimi Lover, 420. I watched this while I was super high once. And it didn't feel real. But I just found it again. And now I know it was all real. And then someone commented, said, it's laughing. Someone said, literally same.
Okay.
And then someone else, Allie M, I'm sorry, said, literally same, ... And then Caitlin Sabrin says, LMAO, nothing else feels real when you're high. You guys are so funny, seriously. That made me laugh. Thank you for making me laugh. But kick your habits, people. Keep your habits. Lead a clean life. Much love. It's Braxtoming says, unrelated, but what video editor through the video was great? So they want to know what I'm using. And 2 people, Kate, Lara says, I have this.
Soph the Loaf.
Kate says, I have this. It's called iMovie. And Soph the Loaf says, obviously, iMovie, ... Obviously. It is iMovie on my iMac desktop. iMovie is what I use to edit the videos.
Carrie Fowler comments, the running water sound is driving me nuts.
I'm sorry, you guys. When I made this video, this video is like a year and a half old. When I made this video, I was new at making videos, and I totally forgot to turn off the turtle tank where the water is going. And so the little water feature stayed on, and I didn't even notice it when I was recording. I'm so used to the sound that it's like, don't even notice. But it's driving people crazy. People have said some comments like, are you in the bathroom? Are you sitting on the toilet making this video? No. I'm sitting at my desk in my office. And yeah. And it's just a fish tank.
It's just
a turtle
nearby.
tank. It's nearby. And I guess the microphone just picks it up easy. So Addison says, it's a fish tank. And Jana Marie says, oh my God, I thought I was the only one. You're not the only one. A lot of people get
still watching though.
Yeah, thanks for watching. I'm sorry about that. I've learned, for example, just now, Anthony goes, do I need to turn off the water? I'm like, yes, you need to turn off the water because I get tons of comments. And people, I'm answering like water comments 20 times a day. What is that noise in the background? What is that water? And I'm like, it's a tank. Okay.
So Helen Wilkes.
Yeah.
Wow, this is really cool. If I ever have a middle parting, I would definitely give it a go. LOL. Thank you
Love you.
for showing the way.
Oh, you're welcome, Helen.
And then Linda Schmidt said, I have a side part and just did this. Totally works.
Totally works.
Totes.
Thanks, Linda. Okay. Candy Plofe says, it's beautiful hair, ... So you are not beautiful, ...
I thought that was a good comment at first.
I know. I'm like, oh, how sweet. And then I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. That's not nice. How can you insult someone by using the word beautiful twice in one simple statement? How?
Beautiful.
How is it possible? Well, Candy found a way. That's it, guys. We are done. All your comments have been posted. All the nice ones, anyhow. That didn't have cursing or too much cursing.
That
didn't
have to be
mean.
translated all the time.
Yeah. If we understood the translation, of course we post those. But if we don't understand it, then, we normally don't.
But thank you for
that. But they're very
too.
welcomed. Like I said, I take the time to actually cut and paste and take it to another site to see and, to deliver it, to see the translation. I want to know what you're saying. So anyways, 1 hour and 1 minute and 43 seconds later. Thanks for sticking in, guys. Thank you so much for your comments. And thanks for spending time with us. We hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. We hope it was very blessed. And we hope that you found your blessings and remembered your blessings on this special holiday and give thanks for them. Because take it from me, someone who's had a lot of loss in her life lately, I still find my blessings in these two guys. Very blessed. I'm thankful for you, Anthony, my sweet husband.
Thankful for you.
And Bennett, I'm thankful for you too, Ben. Mommy loves you. And I'm thankful for all of you. I appreciate your comments. I really do, guys. I read them all. I appreciate them. They're so sweet. There was literally about 150 comments we did not read because we had already read them. And then I thought, why don't we make a video about this? So I hope you liked the video. Let me know if you like it. I hope you don't mind if I read your comment out loud. I don't think you would because you put it public. So you probably wouldn't mind. But thank you for spending time with us. God bless you all. Beauty in, beauty out, which is something I tell myself every day. It's a reminder that if you let the beautiful things around you, anything that's good for you and beautiful for you, if you let that into your brain and into your heart and into your body, will you get him? He's going to you. It will be beauty out. You will just leak beauty from your pores and you will speak beautiful things. And it works exactly opposite too. Ugly in, ugly out. Evil in, evil out.
Garbage in.
Garbage in, garbage out. If you allow garbage, things maybe you shouldn't be watching, movies, videos on YouTube. Maybe I shouldn't say that. But, it works the same way, both ways. So my blessing to you is that you allow the beauty in today and every day, and therefore it comes out of you, and you project beauty onto others who will see your beautiful way of life. And that's how we will live a beautiful life together. Until next time, guys, thank you for spending this time with us. Bye-bye.
Is Jesse my babies? He's just a big boy. He's just a big boy. Mama loves you. Mama loves you. Oh, my babies. Go on. What is it? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're such a big boy. Oh, Mama loves you so much. You're so handsome. He's such a good boy, huh? Sethy, go get in bed. Look at that one time. He's such a good dog. Look at him. And there's his cage. He's such a good boy. Mama loves her Sethy. Mama loves her Sethy. He's such a big boy. He's such a big boy, huh? Yes, Mama loves you. Okay. Okay. Taking me in circles. Okay. Okay. Go get in bed. That's a good boy. I love you. I love my Sethy. He's my baby. Lay down, honey. Go on. Go get in bed. Sethy, go outside. Go pee-pee. Not that we want to watch him pee or anything. But he is out there. And here he comes back in. Come on, baby. Get in bed. Good boy. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. I love you. Seth, are you hungry? Do you want to eat? Are you hungry? Are you hungry? Do you want to eat? Seth, are you hungry? You want to eat? Are you hungry? Go around the table. Go on. Are you hungry? Do you want to eat? Just went outside. Are you hungry? Do you want to eat? Okay. Well, come on. Go around the table. Come on. Come on. Are you hungry? It's like Blair Witch. People are going to get sick watching this. Are you hungry? Do you want to eat? Hey, I love you.